I started having mom guilt that I was leaving the children because I felt like the children were acting a little different now because it's like, well, you're not doing this for me or you're not doing this for me anymore. And so there's a lot of pressure with that. And now that they've gotten older, I'm learning that it's okay for me to be an individual outside of being a mother and outside of being a wife. But I did deal with the mom guilt. But here's the thing. I don't have to work. I literally don't have to work. I work to support my husband and to support what we've built. But if I was to quit, I mean, he'd be pitiful.
Don't quit. Please don't quit again.
If I was to quit, you'd be pitiful. But what I'm saying is I don't have to work. But now I'm glad that I'm in a situation that our children are older. Well, the majority of them are older to where I can still go to the office and then I can still function at home and give them the best of me.
I tell you, you have done so well at managing all the things that you do. And I would be pitiful if you quit. I mean, because, as we're doing life together, we're celebrating 25 years of
all
marriage.
year long. I need another ring. I can't find my other one.
Well, that's why you need another one because you lost it.
But you said you was going to give me an upgrade.
Yeah, but I didn't tell you to lose your ring.
This is the silver anniversary. You know what? I didn't lose it. I misplaced it.
I would like to see it today.
You'll have to ask the Holy Spirit.
Yeah. But as we're celebrating, 25 years of marriage, and it's really a blessing that we get to be at that point. But we have to take care of ourselves, and I'm preaching to the choir. I need to take my own medicine because I have to take care of myself because I have everybody depending on me, right, to provide and all these different things.
You took that golf trip 3 weeks ago. You left me at home for 3 days.
That was a great golf.
And you took a golf trip last year and the year before that.
All of those were great.
You're getting more self-care than I am.
So, but I will tell you, golfing, that's my me time. So I really enjoy that. Even when I go to the driving range, I mean, that's that little hour and a half or 2 hours. That's my me time. That allows me to recharge and come back home, and I just got a different focus. So whatever that looks like, right? And I will tell you, thank you for allowing me to go get that me time, and it just allows me to just really clear my head and enjoy that. And I think that's really important for the spouses to allow each other to get that couple of hours, whatever it is.
It's essential. You know what? I was just talking to a good friend, and we were laughing about the struggles of being a wife and a mother compared to being a husband and a father. And I was like, you know what? When Reggie goes on trips, he's just like, hey, the PMs and the superintendents, they got everything going at the office. You will be at home, pack your bags, give us all a kiss, and be like, see you later.
Well, I pray for y'all.
That's all you got to do.
I pray before I leave.
But all y'all do is just walk out the door. With us, it's like, okay, I got to go to the grocery store. I have to get a meal plan. I have to figure out who's going to be watching the children. If somebody needs to be in aftercare, I need to do everybody's hair and wash it before we leave.
Yeah.
I got to make sure the laundry's done. I got to make sure there's some type of meal plan. Who's going to be eating what?
Now, let me say
I got to be back by a certain time.
I will say this, and this is facts.
I feel like the men have it easier.
I will
when it comes to
you,
parenting.
I think that the women, like you all, have it tougher because, especially being a working mom or just a businesswoman or just anyone.
Even if you're a stay-at-home mom. Like if you have children, you're working probably 6 a.m. to 11 p.m.
You think about it. You're going into the business place and you work all day. Then you're coming home and then you're still holding it down at the house.
Yeah.
I mean, when I look at your day and you get to the office and you take care of all your VP responsibilities, then you get home and then you cook dinner and then we're helping with homework and then you're running. I mean,
that's
what
why
you do is
planning
much
is essential.
harder.
That's why planning is essential.
Yeah.
And I'm not even encouraging women to be career-driven women. If you have the ability to be at home, I would say stay home and be a stay-at-home mom. If they have the ability to do that, I feel like there's more peace in that. But I can have a career now. I couldn't have a career early on because I did want to put my family first.
Yeah.
But I can have a career now because I'm in a position to where I can balance the two. But I'm not going to ever put something on myself so I can look like somebody else. Like what works for one family may not work for another person's family.
And that's your piece. And then for the women that
have to work,
they're doing their career. I mean, we support that too. I mean, whatever it is that works best for them is what they need to do. But it just has to be balanced, because at the end of the day, I don't think that when we get to the end of our lives and we're old, that our children are going to say, oh, I love my mother so much. She worked so hard for me out of the office. Yeah.
She worked so hard for me on that business trip. You know what they're going to say? I remember the days when my mom came to my bedside and I wasn't feeling well, or she prayed for me, or she talked to me, or we stayed up, late at night and we watched a movie, or we watched K-dramas, or we did our nails, or, she helped me make this project for school, or she taught me something new in the kitchen, or she used to bring me coffee. Mm-hmm. Like, they're going to reflect on those things. They're not going to reflect on how hard we worked outside of the home, because in our life, I'm a very relational person. Mm-hmm. And so that's what's important to me. And I think that's what our children are going to remember.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. And earlier you asked what was some of the things that were really important that we focused on, like I guess the glass balls. Going to our children's school events.
Yeah.
Like we try to make it a point to where if they have a presentation or something that they're doing at school, a field trip, we try to attend those field trips.
And their eyes light up.
They love it.
They're going to remember those things.
Yeah. We can't make every single one. And we're in a fortunate position that we can do that. But if I hear that one of them is getting an award at school, like a character award or something like that, I'll actually, in my planner, I'll block out my calendar.
That's your meeting.
2 or 3 hours. That's my meeting to go to and support my child at school.
Yeah.
And so, I preach the same message to all of our team members. Matter of fact, I want them to go and do the daddy-daughter donut breakfasts. Mm-hmm. Don't eat too many donuts.
Yeah.
But I try to encourage them to go.
Unless that light on.
Ooh, if that light's on, though, you got to stop.
But I haven't stopped in years.
Wait, you were just talking about sugar.
I'm not going.
But why are you talking about the light on then?
Because you said donuts.
Well, I saw you started to your mouth started to drill a little bit on with the.